Texas Tech basketball teams are finishing up their conference schedule this week. We'll take a look at highlights and let you know what's next for both teams coming up.
The life of a college student can be a difficult experience for some students, and it doesn't always result in good health. Find out how several groups on campus are helping students live happier, healthier lives next.
And buzz about the Oscars took over social media this week, but not in a way that anyone expected. Tiara Bryant will be in with a look at Hollywood and beyond in MCTV's Entertainment Express.
This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to the Thursday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Abby Aldrich.
And I'm Carley Banks. The Red Raider and Lady Raider basketball teams are in the final stretch of the regular season this week. Both teams have faced up and downs, but they are hoping to finish on a good note.
That's right, Carly. Last night, the men's team had their last shot to put on a show in front of the home crowd, and for the team's seniors, it was a fitting end to a long season. The Red Raiders pulled out an all-stop as Texas came to town, and in the end, they sealed the win 67-57. The win was redemption for Tech after losing to the Longhorns in Austin last month. It also put an end to a 3-game losing streak for the Red Raiders, which was the longest streak this season. Last night's win puts Tech at 6-11 in conference and 18-12 overall for the year. Right now, the men also sit 7th in conference behind their next opponent, Kansas State. The Red Raiders will travel to Manhattan, Kansas this weekend to finish up regular season against the Wildcats on Saturday. Kansas State is sitting at 7-10, one win ahead of Tech. If Tech pulls off the victory, they could start as the 6th seed in next week's Big 12 tournament, which would also give them a first-day bye. Tip-off for regular season finale is scheduled for noon, and you can catch all action on ESPN News.
The Lady Raiders basketball team finished up the first part of their season here on campus with senior night on Monday. After a tough conference schedule, the women ended their regular season with a victory over TCU 79-64. With the win, the Lady Raiders are now 5-13 in conference and 13-16 on the year. Monday's win was a great way to build momentum for Tech as they head to the Big 12 tournament on Friday. First up for the Lady Raiders is a rematch with the Horned Frogs. Tech split their regular season series with TCU, losing in Fort Worth in February. But with Monday's win and 3 days rest, the Lady Raiders have a good chance of working their way into the Big 12 quarterfinals. Tip-off for Tech versus TCU is set for 6 p.m. in Oklahoma City.
In other news, an annual tradition here on the Tech campus is helping raise students' awareness of the importance of good health. Feed Your Body and Soul Week is currently taking place between now and Sunday. The series of events focuses on helping students learn more about eating disorders, body image, and soulful living. On Tuesday, the Student Counseling Center hosted the Feed Your Body Fair in the Sub Ballroom. Attendees could stop and speak with representatives from various groups around campus, offering tips on how to live a healthy and long life.
The focus behind this week is to increase awareness about eating disorders and body image issues, and also to promote healthy body acceptance. So today this was the Feed Your Body Fair, and this is really focused on kind of physical things we can do for our body that promote that body acceptance and make us feel better.
Tuesday's fair was one of only several activities happening around campus this week. Other events included special yoga and boxing classes at the Rec, a film screening in Holden Hall, and a celebration of recovery at the Center for the Study of Addiction and Recovery, focusing on students who have overcome eating disorders.
With the annual tax deadline approaching, many members of the Tech community are taking a hard look at their finances. And while you may not be too happy where things stand right now, Tech's Red to Black Peer Financial Coaching is here to help. In coordination with the American Savings Education Council, Red to Black is hosting the annual America Saves Week here on campus. Every day since Monday, the group set up a table in the courtyard from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to address various financial topics facing students.
There are skills that they can learn from us that they're late 20 years from now. If they learn it from us, they'll be like, wow, I'm so glad I learned that in college. And if they didn't learn it from us, 20 years from now, they'll still look back, man, I wish I would have known that when I was in college.
Today's event was the last one for this year's America Saves Week. However, students can take advantage of Red to Black's peer financial coaching services at any time during the semester. If you'd like to sign up for this free service, just stop by Red to Black's website at r2b.ttu.edu and schedule an appointment.
The Tech Activities Board is known for giving students free opportunities to find fun and entertaining ways to enhance college experience. But earlier today, TAB hosted an activity with someone other than Tech students in mind. From 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., TAB set up tables outside of the Sub's Copy Mill for the 6 Minutes of Service Ronald McDonald House event. Students passing through the area were encouraged to stop and take up to 6 minutes to write an inspiring message in a book that will be given to families being served by the Ronald McDonald House.
This is actually a two-part event, so we have this going on today here in the Sub, And then on Saturday, we're going to be going to the Ronald McDonald house and making breakfast for the families that are there. And we're going to actually give these books to them.
If you missed today's event, you can still take part by helping serve breakfast at the Ronald McDonald House on Saturday. Just stop by TAB's website at tab.ttu.edu. At the bottom of the list of this week's events, you'll find a listing for breakfast at Ronald McDonald House. Click on the Sign Up to Volunteer link to help brighten the day of some needy families. The month of February has brought a roller coaster of conditions to the South Plains. We saw everything from rain and freezing temperatures to record-breaking highs and 50-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah, Abby. It was certainly a month for the history books as we continue to experience one of the warmest winters on record. And with March starting out a little more like a lamb than a lion, it looks like unpredictable weather is here to stay. Let's take a look at the MCTV forecast. There's plenty of sunshine on the MCTV Memorial Circle Cam this afternoon. Temperatures have made their way into the mid-60s today, and winds are a lot calmer than they were a few days ago. Tonight, the winds will decrease and temperatures will again drop close to freezing. Tomorrow, we'll see a repeat of today's conditions with a few more clouds in the sky. More clouds will roll in around sunset with mostly cloudy and cooler conditions overnight. On Saturday, Friday evening's clouds will make for a gloomy morning, but an increase of winds will begin to clear skies in the afternoon. Saturday's high will be in the lower 70s, but we could see wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Overnight, we'll see a continuation of the windy weather and temperatures will fall into the mid-40s. On Sunday, we'll see a jump in temperatures with a high near 80 degrees, but the windy weather will stick around. Wind speeds will approach 30 miles per hour and we'll see a few clouds throughout the day. On Monday, we'll see a near repeat of Sunday's weather to kick off the week. Winds will be gusty again and temperatures will climb into the low 80s. Later in the day, those winds will bring a cooling trend into the area, dropping temperatures overnight to around 40 degrees. On Tuesday, we'll finally see some relief from the winds. It will still be breezy, but speed should stay below 25 miles per hour. Tuesday's high will also be lower, with temperatures expected in the low 70s and lots of sunshine. On Wednesday, conditions will continue to improve with only a slight breeze expected during the day. We can expect a few more clouds, but temperatures will again climb to near 70 degrees. Nighttime lows for Wednesday should only fall into the mid-40s, making for a nice mild evening. Looking ahead, windy conditions look to be out of the picture for a while, but we could see a return of rain before the end of the week.
Over the last year, we've seen some big surprises in entertainment, but perhaps none was as big as this past weekend's epic Oscars flub.
MCTV's Tiara Bryant has a look at that story and more in today's Entertainment Express. Tiara?
Thanks, Abby and Carly. Crazy night in Hollywood this past Sunday. First with La La Land winning the Picture of the Year. No, wait, Moonlight. No, La La Land. No, it was definitely Moonlight. After a little over 2 minutes of the cast of La La Land accepting the Oscar for Best Picture, Fred Berger, the producer of La La Land, announced that there was a mistake and Moonlight was the actual winner of Best Picture of the Year. Awkward. Fortunately, the cast of La La Land handled the mistake very gracefully and Fred Berger handed the Oscar over to the Moonlight cast. Last year, Queen Beyoncé announced that she would be headlining at the 2017 Coachella Music Festival in California. But since that announcement, Bey has learned that she's expecting 2 little additions to the Carter family, and doctors have advised her to rest and not take on the 2-weekend musical event. But not to worry, music lovers, Beyoncé has officially been replaced by Lady Gaga for this year's Coachella, and Beyoncé has rescheduled to be Coachella's 2018 headliner. In movie news, the film Get Out, written by comedian Jordan Peele, had a very successful opening weekend, making over $30 million in ticket sales. Get Out is a horror movie that takes on an interesting and unique perspective of race in America. Interestingly enough, the film only cost about $4.5 million to make and has made over 6 times that amount back just in box office sales. The film also has a rare 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. For all you Dancing with the Stars fans, the wait is finally over. The contestants for season 24 has been released. Some of the biggest names that'll be dancing this season is Olympic star Simone Biles, Mr. T, David Ross, and Normandy Cordy. Well, that's all that I have for you for this week's edition of Entertainment Express. I'm Tiara Bryant. Back to you, Carly.
Thanks, Tiara. If Entertainment Express left you in the mood for a night at the movies, the Tech Activities Board has a free option for you. Let's take a look at the MCTV Events calendar. Tonight, you can catch the recent blockbuster Sing in the Sub Escondido Theater. The animated film features an all-animal cast who use their singing abilities to help save a theater on the brink of extinction. Sing features voice work by a large cast of celebrities, including Matthew McConaughey, Scarlett Johansson, and Jennifer Hudson. TAB's Thursday night movie starts tonight at 10 p.m. and it's free with a Tech ID.
Arts, food, and fun are on the schedule tomorrow night for this month's First Friday Art Trail. FFAT is held the first Friday of every month in and around Lubbock's Depot District. Various galleries are featured during each event, and you can catch a free trolley from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. to navigate your way through the trail. Also this month, the Tech Activities Board is featuring a free shuttle taking off from the sub every 15 minutes that will take you to the Louise Hopkins Underwood Center for the Arts. Luca is a great starting point to enjoy a fun-filled evening of FFAT. The shuttle, trolley, and all participating galleries are free and open to the public.
And on Sunday, wrap up your weekend with a special musical performance featuring a Grammy Award-winning composer. The School of Music is hosting a special spring edition of the University Bands Concert. Students in Tex Power and Raider bands will join forces under the direction of 3 graduate conductors. Along with various works, the bands will also be performing a piece entitled Alligator Alley, written by award-winning composer Michael Daughtry. Sunday's concert starts at 7:30 p.m. in the Himley Recital Hall, and it's free and open to the public. As we just mentioned, First Friday Art Trail is a great way to enjoy the creative works of the West Texas area. But luckily, you don't even have to leave campus to find an art gallery.
That's right, Carly. On the northwest side of campus, you can stop by Tech's Art Building anytime during this week to view unique works from artists around the world. Right now, you can view a special exhibit by Colorado photographer Lindsay Woolman. The installation, titled Resurrecting Audubon's Bird of America, features photos of birds recreating paintings originally created by 18th century naturalist and artist James Audubon. The photos use real-world birds along with digitally created greenery to replicate Audubon's now famous collection of colorful paintings. Woolman's exhibit specifically features birds that die due to man-made technology, such as roadkill or electric shock. Resurrecting Audubon's Birds of America is currently on display in the SRO Photo Gallery in the basement of the art school from now until March 26. You can stop by the gallery Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturdays 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sundays from noon to 4 p.m. The SRO Gallery, along with all the other art school galleries, are free and open to the public.
So Abby, there's a lot going on this weekend. Are you planning to stop by any of the events?
You know, I might as well. They're all free, and I need to save up for spring break next week.
Me too. I think I'll be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
That's all for today's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update.
Thanks so much for joining us, and be sure to check ttuhub.net every day for more news. We'll see you next week.